75 years ago, the headlines in our three leading newspapers were proclaiming the end of war. Germans announced surrender. All fighting troops lay down their arms. The King thanks his people. This day was hailed as Victory in Europe Day, and all these years later we remember the many soldiers, sailors, airmen and civilians who gave their lives. After the outbreak of war in 1939, the Midlands, once the workshop of the world, was rapidly turned into the workshop of the war. Manufacturers here adapted and geared production to support the war effort, inevitably making Birmingham and the Midlands a key target for bombing raids. But despite that, tens of thousands of men, and even more women, worked in our factories and our mills and our presses, toiling to keep the British fighting machine going. Services of Thanksgiving were held across the region, with so many wishing to attend that speakers had to be set up outside our churches and outside our cathedrals. We gave thanks for those who fought for our liberty. We look forward to the return of our loved ones from the battlefields, and above all, we remembered those who had lost their lives. His Majesty the King, in his VE Day address to the nation, said, "I thank with a full heart those who bore arms so valiantly on land and sea or in the air, and all civilians who, shouldering their many burdens, carried them unflinchingly and without complaint." My mother would have been celebrating with my elder sister, who was then nearly 3 years old, but who had never met my father, who had left to join the army in India well before she was born. And today, of course, I shall be joining the big parties and celebrations that we had planned. But instead, like you, I am remembering at home. The streets of our towns and cities are empty as we fight an invisible foe that is affecting all our lives. We remember and we give thanks to all those who kept us safe then. And we give thanks to all those who are keeping us safe today.